Prosecco, mango nectar, and peach juice because I couldn't find peach nectar. Champagne flute, lime juice, and the mixed fruit. We will be making two different kind of Bellinis. We are going to make traditional Bellini, which is made with peach nectar, but today we substituted with peach juice. And then the only Bellini I ever knew until recently was mango Bellini, which is made with mango nectar and a splash of lime juice, which today we're using artificial lime juice. Usually it's better to use fresh fruit juice because it just tastes better, but obviously it's more work. And then I'm going to be using frozen fruit to not even garnish, but to like put in your glass and to keep it cold because you don't want to put ice in here. You can use fresh fruit, like fresh, depending on what you're using. You can use, for a peach Bellini, fresh peach, and then with the mango, fresh mango, but I'm using frozen. Kill two birds with one stone. You keep your drink cold, and then boom, you got your fruit. So my mom wants to, Ma, you want the big glass, right? Yeah. Okay. We have we only got one champagne, I can't even talk. We only got one champagne flute today. And then we're going to use a wine glass because that's what my mom wants. So you can use whatever fucking glass you want to, unless you want to be proper. But as long as you have a glass to make your drink, that's all that matters. So you want to start off by putting, I'm actually going to put my fruit in first. So I'm doing the peach Bellini first. So I'm going to put peaches in here. I'm going to put about 3. Usually you'd only put like 1 or 2 because you would be using a smaller glass. Shake this up really good. The fancy and original way to make a traditional Bellini is you use white peaches or whatever peaches you want, and you blend it up into like a puree, and you use that as your base instead of juice. But like I said, if you just want to do it quick and easy and you just don't have the time, peach juice will be just fine. Now, like I said in my last video, this is a bigger cup, so you got to kind of eyeball the measurement. Like I'm putting maybe about, I'll put a little bit, no, you know what, my mom likes her shit stiff. But normally I put like a little bit under halfway of juice. But this is probably too much juice for her already. And then I gotta pop this. Ooh. That scared you? And then you just pour your Prosecco in. Now, one thing I will say is when you're pouring bubbles, champagne, beer, anything that's like really sudsy and fizzy, you want to tilt your glass like this. Because if not, the bubbles will like overflow in the cup. Now, see, because this is juice, it's mixing perfectly fine. I'm not going to have to use a mixer. But if I was using the nectar, like whether I blended it myself or maybe like with this, you might have to stir it to mix it really well because the nectar is more thicker than juice, obviously. And then there you go. This is the peach Bellini. It's just peach nectar or peach juice and Prosecco. You can get Prosecco anywhere. I got these from Aldi. Now this is an example of how to make a traditional Bellini because this is usually the cup that's used. So for this one, I'm going to add frozen mango pieces. Only a couple because my glass is small. And you can use any mango nectar. Like, Ma, what's the name of that one brand? Yeah, it's a Mexican brand, Hispanic brand. You can get it from Aldi's or any local Mexican store. I can't think of the brand. If I remember, I'll insert it. But any type of, that's a popular mango nectar is the whole reason I was even getting to that point. But I got this from Whole Foods just because I was there today. You can use any mango nectar. And like I said, in traditional Bellinis, it is better to use either blend your own fresh fruit to use as a nectar or buy nectar.
Come here so you can get this broom. Y'all get it out the closet.
And I mean, there's a bunch of different recipes on how to make these. This is just how we make it. And then you just do a squirt of lime juice. And there you go. Mango Bellini. and a supersized peach Bellini. So here, Mom. Okay, guys, I'm going to try mine with you. It's good. Mine is a little strong, but if you don't like yours as strong, just put more juice in there. But for the most part, salud, everybody.